Morning everyone, welcome to our latest compliance over coffee. I have a little bit of sunshine at the moment, but I have to tell you it looks really ominous with the dark clouds overhead, and yet it's supposed to be dry today. So we'll see. I hope it's dry and sunny where you guys are. This morning's topic is about the difference between what and how, or what to do versus how to do it. And I wanted to talk to you about this because I've had a lot of conversations yesterday and over weeks and weeks about how people have been told what they have to do, but when it boils down to it, the nitty-gritty is there's no how to do it exactly. And the difference between the two statements, let's say, is the what to do is a sentence. It's an easy teach. And I just want to give you some examples of this. Get your compliance in place. Market to sellers. Market to investors. View the property. Package up the deal. Now these are all statements and they all teach what you have to do. But they don't explain how to do it. And I think that is where short form courses trying to teach huge amounts of contents have a limitation as to how much they can get across. And I know this with my own teachings. You can tell someone even in detail what they have to do, but actually going off and doing it without help and support is incredibly difficult. So the what to do is the easy sentence, the easy tell, the easy teach, but the how to do it is different. The how to do it is much harder to teach, it's much more time consuming, and it needs a huge amount of support. So if we take, for example, get your compliance in place, ensure that you're compliant, research and get compliance in place, blah blah blah. That doesn't tell you exactly what compliance is, and when you hear it you may not understand the term compliance in the first place. What is it? But a lot of people are saying get your compliance in place, it's easy, it's this and this. And the problem is that it isn't easy, and it isn't just this and this. And so the how to do it is still the big question looming after the what to do. And I just wondered how many of you on here, and I mean I've done it as well, I've been on courses where it's the what to do is covered, but because courses aren't hugely intensive 4 or 5 months products in the main, unless you're paying huge amounts of money, it's the how to do that slips. So market to sellers, get leads. What does all that mean? And just saying leaflets, and here's an example, how does that work? How does that get you to where you need to go? When you get home, does that tell you exactly the steps that you have to take from the first thought of thinking, who am I going to market to? Where are they? How am I going to do it? How am I going to strategize it? What is marketing? How do I word them? What do I say? What happens if somebody calls me? How many of these do I have to send out? How often do I have to send them out? How much is it going to cost? What is the step-by-step for market to sellers get leads? What is it? So I want you all to think about and bear in mind that the important thing for learning, and this goes for any topic at all, is not what you have to do. You have to know what you have to do. But the hardest part and the more in-depth part that for me isn't covered in anywhere near as much detail as it should be is the how to do it, and have that support and hand-holding for it. And I know for property sourcing, and this isn't complaining about anybody's course in particular, and we're not naming any trainers. I know I've been on a lot of courses, and if you're doing a one-day course, you'll get an awful lot of what to do's, but it will be very, very thin on the ground for the how to do's, purely because of the time span. Purely because of the time span. And the how to do, as I said before, is the much more time consuming and harder give, the much more requirement of support than the what to do. I say on a regular basis to people, I can teach you what sourcing is in probably an hour. Could I teach you how to do it in the same span of time? Hell no. No chance. So that is what I want you to have a think about, is the thinking about the what to do and the how to do. And next time you attend a course, think about that on the course and make a note of how much what to do there is, and not how to do it, and the depth of the step-by-step stages of the how to do it. Because I'm going to do that when I'm on my next one. It was just a thought that I had, and I just wanted to chat to you about it this morning. So that's just a little bit of a difference from, I guess, compliance this morning. If you've got any topics that you'd like me to talk about, pop them in the thread underneath this video, and I will add them to our list of topics for compliance over coffees. Even if it's a topic that we covered before, that's absolutely fine. This Saturday is my next... I'm over, you're welcome. Is my next anti-money laundering and data protection workshop, one day. It is £97 per person, and your certificate will prove your at least annual training that you have to have. So if you are thinking of starting operating, or you're already up and running and chatting with people, and certainly if you're registered with HMRC for money laundering, you need to have training in data protection and money laundering. And ours is absolutely specific around the sourcing needs. It's £97 for the workshop. If you can't attend on the day because it's live, it is recorded, and you have access to recording for 6 months. So that's it for this morning. Thanks very much for joining me. I will be back again on Thursday morning with more compliance over coffee. In the meantime, have a great time, and I hope the sun shines where you are. Bye for now.